soir,
last night,
te gen au moins yon maçon dans salle.
there was at least one Freemason in the
Mais
room.
ça étonné parce que
But I was
pour toute
surprised
salle
because
tendez,
for all
jusqu'à
those he
présent
heard,
nous comprend Jésus.
till now they haven't took Jesus
M'a
Christ.
montré nous comment te fait connaître.
I'm going to show you how I knew.
Les m'a sorti,
When I was going out,
li tuilem.
he sent tools
Sœur
on me.
connaît ça ou les tuiler.
The sister knows
M'a
what it's called
expliquer
tuile.
nous ça qui tuiler.
I'm going to explain to you what is tuile. What
Li
is
tapé
that?
3 fois dans main ça.
Which means he hit me 3 times in that hand.
C'est dans dos pour t'a fait moins.
He was supposed to do it in my
Mais
back,
fait moins dans main ça.
but he did it on
Même
that
te comprendre.
hand. But I understood.
D'accord. Et
Pas faire ça, attendez.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
mettre continuer OK.
Même pas.
Et troisième degré hein,
The third degree,
comment on prend?
how can you take it?
L'offre fin recevoir salaire
When you receive your salary
dans colonne Jacquin,
in the column of Jacquin,
maintenant on pral dans troisième degré.
now you're going to go in the third degree.
Mais troisième degré hein,
But the third degree,
tout nèg qui prend déjà, tout franc-maçon qui prend déjà,
all the Freemasons that
ou
went to
qu'on
that
prendre,
already,
ou même ou qu'on te prendre,
if you did not take it already,
yo passe dans bêtise.
they mock you.
Yo dou c'est qu'on yo pral maçon.
They say that right now you're going to become a
Te fin pour
Freemason.
premier degré yo batou,
And the first degree, they beat you up.
deuxième degré yo pas batou, il pas gen bâton là-dedans.
The second degree, there's no beating.
Troisième degré qu'on est yo pral calo encore.
The third degree, they're going to whip you up.
Maintenant,
Bon, mes amis, pour mon grand monde, pour chito qui t'a battu comme ça.
I don't. How come an adult can let somebody beat them up like this?
et s'il vous plaît, on est maçon déjà, oui.
You're already a
Parce qu'on est pour
Freemason.
premier degré,
You already took the first
pour
degree.
deuxième
You
degré,
took the second
on est
degree.
à ce troisième non.
Now you're going to take the third degree.
Maintenant,
Now,
l'autre va le prendre c'est dehors ou mettez où.
when you're going to take it, they put you
Yo maré
outside.
yeux encore, yo bandé yeux
They
encore.
blindfold you once again.
Yo passe code dans cou.
They put a noose
Code dans
around your
main.
neck.
Yo
Another
maré
noose
ou.
around the hip.
Et puis yo
They
quitté.
tie you up.
Yo bon encore qui dehors.
And they let a side of your
Pied
chest
à
out.
terre.
Your feet is on the ground.
Pantalon, il retroussé.
Your pants is tucked out.
Comme moi pas jamais assisté côté yon fille a initié
Since I've
ou bien
never
a
saw
grade
when a woman was
Par
being
contre, qui j'en
initiated
fait
or was
pour
taking
fille.
degree, I don't know how they do it for the women.
parce que garçon c'est presque nul.
The men, it's basically naked, almost naked.
D'accord.
Voilà,
Et
c'est ancien 33e, non, vous t'avez dit,
It's
est-ce
the
que
old
c'est fini?
33rd degree woman that would tell you if it's the same for them. It was basically the same thing for the woman, but the woman stayed with her bra, but she had one side that was undressed. You were basically
Yo qui doit
naked.
sous-vêtement seulement? Avec sous-vêtement
They
seulement,
let
ou
you with
qui
your underwear. You have your underwear on. They tucked in your pants, but your shirt needs to go in one part. Your bra will show. With a lot of brutality, that's how they do it.
oui. OK. Maintenant, comment loge la yé ça? Comment le décorer?
How is the lodge decorated?
Loge la décoré en noir.
It is decorated in black.
Il gagne par exemple ou est tant que c'est pleurs qu'il a dans, moun k'ap crier.
It like you see cries, people that are crying, shedding tears.
Il gon tête mort là-dedans.
There's a bone skull.
Et puis il gagne 9 baleines là-dedans.
And they have 9 candles in
Il
it.
gagne zo mort qui croisé là-dedans.
There are a lot of bones, dead bones that are crossed.
Et puis
and
yon
crossroads
se
in it.
accueil en dedans loge.
And there's a coffin inside of the lodge.
L'autre est dans premier degré,
When you were in the first degree,
deuxième degré,
the second degree,
Ou elle ton petit Jean semblé, c'est pas bagay diablier.
It seemed that it wasn't too much of a devilish thing.
Immédiatement pour un 3e degré, ou
But
bien tant ouais ça fait diable qui lié.
As soon as you take the 3rd degree, now you see you're in the devilish works totally.
L'autre est en 1er degré,
When you were in the 1st degree,
2e degré,
the 2nd degree,
ou pas de cal dans cimetière.
you could not go to the cemetery.
Mais qu'on y est alors fin pour un 3e degré,
Now after taking the 3rd degree,
cimetière c'est amis.
the cemetery is your friend.
Jésus.
Moi même par exemple,
Me as an example,
l'aime fin pour un 3e degré,
after taking the 3rd
je
degree,
prends baron mal avec la caille moi.
I took Baon, I went with him at my house.
Parce que
Baron
qu'on y a
a demon.
ces amis baron vini.
Now Baon became a
M'de-
friend of mine, a
m'de-
baron, a demon.
M'de gon petit cercueil,
I had a little coffin.
m'de gen tête mob,
I had my bones skull.
l'aime besoin tête moi m'baptiser.
The bones skull. I baptized him.
L'aime veut font
I named
travail.
him. When I
Comment
went.
baptiser tête moi?
What mean you baptized
exemple,
him? As an example,
M'gen doit relé tel monde.
I name him this name.
Mais moi j'aime relé là c'est ça mon nan te qu'on fait.
The way I name him is what the person used
M'gen
to
doit par
do.
exemple relé yon gan.
I could
Yon gan
call.
m'konne.
I could
Qui
name
qu'on
him
fait
a
bon
voodoo priest that I
travail,
knew
mais qui travaille li qu'on fait.
that used to do a good work.
Maintenant tête moi me dit
This
OK
work
c'est
he
même
used to
travail ça ou pour le faire.
And in the head of the bone, I said that's the same thing they need to do. The bone
Laisse ça
skull.
m'gen Florida,
Now I have
m'gen
Florida.
bien-être, en pilote parfum
I
encore
have other
et
perfume,
puis
magical perfume,
Un
other
travail.
magical perfume, and I work with those.
mais ça qui drôle,
But what is weird,
toutes les femmes dans protestant.
in all of this time, I was in the Protestant world.
Pasteur.
Oui, toutes
Ou
les
sous-chef.
femmes, oui, pasteur.
I was a pastor. I was in a pulpit. Yes, pastor.
Et
And
dirigeant,
the leader,
yo pas le vénérable.
they don't call him
Yo
venerable.
le très vénérable maître.
They call him great venerable master.
Très vénérable maître.
Very
Dirigeant.
great venerable master.
Maintenant,
Now,
deux surveillants yo,
the 2 watchers,
yo le vénérable maître.
they call them venerable masters.
Et tout frère qui dans atelier,
And all the brothers that are in the craft,
yo le vénérable maître.
they call them venerable masters.
Maître là lui-même,
The master,
l'el pral dans loge,
when he's going in the lodge,
c'est pas dans loge il dit il pral.
he doesn't say he's going to the lodge.
Il dit il pral dans chambre du milieu.
He said he's going to go in the middle room.
Il y a plusieurs signes
There are many
dans
signs
3e degré.
in the 3rd degree.
Plus gros signe que moun yo adopté le plus souvent,
The biggest sign that the people they adopt most of the time,
c'est comme ça yo fait main yo.
They-
Là yo pral bay la main.
they do their hand like this when they're going
griffe
to
ou.
shake hand. It's like they are putting the crawls in
Fon
there.
ti kembe pour moi pasteur s'il vous plaît.
Can you hold for me, Pastor?
L'autre moun nan bo l'autre frère bo mail,
The other brother gives
bay
you the
mail comme
hand,
ça, depuis là on prend. Ouvrez ça.
and you do it as if you
Ça
are
veut dire que
putting your claws in
l'on
each
bay
other's
la main comme
hand.
ça,
When you shake hand like that,
ouais au moins ou maître.
at least you're a master.
Donc maître là lui-même,
The master himself,
qui l'âge li?
how old can he be?
Il a 7 ans et plus.
He's 7 years old and more.
Non songe me te dit non.
Remember I told you
APP a 3 ans,
the APP has 3 years,
compagnon a 5 ans,
the companion has,
Maître
fellow
lui-même-
has 5 years.
maître là a 7 ans et plus.
Now the master has 7 years and plus.
Qui mot
Which word?
secret maître là?
What is the secret word of the master?
Mot de passe là,
The password
c'est tubal.
is tubo,
Mais on pas prononcer le comme ça.
but they don't pronounce it like that.
Yo dit tubal.
They said tubal,
Mais il y a des gens qui disent tubal.
but some people say
Son erreur liée,
tubal.
là, on
It
dit
is a
tubal.
mistake when you
C'est
said
tubal.
tubal.
Tubal
It's
kain. Tubal kain.
Tubal kain.
Ouais, c'est mot de passe là ça.
It's the password.
Maintenant mot sacré hein,
Now the sacred word,
c'est Moabon.
It's Moabon.
Mais c'est pas Moabon ou prononcer.
You don't pronounce Moabon. That's the way it's written.
Moabon.
You said Moabond.
C'est Tubal-Caïn, Moabon. Le plus souvent,
Tubal-Caïn, Moabon. Most of the time,
mon a dit Moabon, Tubal-Caïn.
the person said Moabon, Tubal-Caïn.
Eh bien, c'est deux mots là.
But they have two words there.
Mais en général,
But in general,
c'est pas mot mettre là ça.
it's not the word of the master.
Vrai mot mettre là, il faut qu'on dire oui.
The real word of the master, they cannot tell you that yet.
Et puis c'est où pour faire recherche surtout pour trouver.
You're going to do your own research to find it.
Macbenak.
Macbenat.
C'est vrai mot mettre là ça.
That's the real word
Et
of the master.
mot ça c'est trois monde qui te prononcé
Those
dans
words,
le
only
temps.
3 people used to say it a long
Mais
time
qu'on y
ago.
a, tout le
Or right
monde prononce.
now, everybody pronounce them.
Gen l'autre loge
There are other lodges
qui ont dit que
where they say
Macbenak c'est pas lui-même qui mot mettre là.
Macbenat is not the word of the
Ils ont
master.
dit que mot mettre là c'est Gibouloum.
They said the word of the master is Gibulum,
Ça veut dire que
which
nous
means
avons
that
une véritable confusion.
we're in a total confusion.
Dans Rite York,
And the rite of York,
tablier c'est bleu et blanc lié, derrière c'est noir.
the garment it's blue and
gon-
white, and the back it is black.
Qui gon cercueil là-dedans.
It has a coffin in it.
Qui gen zo mort là-dedans.
It has bone,
Qui
dead
gen
bones
tête
in
mort
it.
là-dedans.
That head skull in it.